Hi everyone, here is Abdul, and today we have another versus where we get two watches of similar specifications, similar price, and compare them to each other and try to find which one would be the most suitable one for the viewers to buy or not to buy. Today we have two watches that this I will go into again as well, but we have two watches that are under 150 euros. That's one of the stuff that I'm trying to, one of the ranges that I'm trying to help people find watches. And they are actually both titanium. So this is the first time we have titanium watches to compare. And both were from Amazon. And to be honest, both I will be sending back today because yeah, both of them I cannot recommend. But if you have a gun to your head and you have to choose one of them, I will choose. Yeah, let's see after the video. So let's start with the pulsar. So you have a solar, that's the positive here. The dial looks really cool with the blue. You have a minute track. You have a little bit of depth. You have polish indices, which are raised. And you have loom on the hands. Nothing on the pips. No, actually you have a little bit of line on the pips, as you can see. I hope you can see it. There is this line. Yeah, that one, these ones. It has a little bit of loom on it, but nothing too much. You have the date on the 3 o'clock. You have titanium 10 bar, so it's 100 meters water resistance. You have a integrated bracelet with a it's titanium, yeah, but as you can see, the quality is so bad from this bracelet, really terrible. Like you can see and you can hear the rattling. It's just so bad. Stamped clasp, which is also bad because it breaks really easily. The only good thing here is that you get 4 micro adjustments. That's the only thing good on this bracelet. On the watch itself, I have to say I really like that they have solar, but they have mineral glass, so that might be the saving point that they saved on the bracelet, on the case finish, because you have only this polished bezel and the polished crown, which I think is useless. Then you should have made it all brushed so you have a consistent look. And as you can see, there is nothing on the case back except this pulsar wave and a bit of information on the watch. I hope you can see that. Yeah. So the dimensions of the watch, let's check the dimensions. So it's 40 millimeters in diameter, sorry. Lug to lug, which is here quite good for smaller wrists, because you get this 44 millimeters. You have a male end link, so it will protrude outside your wrist. So I have a 17 centimeter wrist, and as you can see, it protrudes out. So I think 14 centimeter wrists and above would look great, and I think maybe until like 20 centimeters wrist, it will look definitely okay. Above that or under that, I don't think it will look good. The crown moves the hands pretty easily, and it's pretty easy to take it out. So I don't think that you would be able to swim in this water, swim in the water with this watch without being 100% sure that water will come inside. Like I wouldn't swim with it, even though it's have 10 bar, because of how flimsy the crown is. The crown is just so flimsy that it could open from nothing. So this is the pulsar. I didn't give you the thickness of the pulsar, which is also important. 11.5. 11.5, I think, because of the solar, and the solar movement definitely takes more place than the quartz. Yeah, and this was under 150 euros, so under $150 as well. So the Boccacia or the Boccaccia, please correct me any Italians from my spelling. So you have a dark green dial. You have a quartz movement. You have 10 bars of water resistance, which is almost the same. The crown is pretty hard to get in and get out. You have a crown guard, which is quite good to protect the crown. You have loom pips, so you have loom pips on each hour, and you have loom on the hands as well, but very less loom, but at least more than the pulsar. You have a you don't have an integrated bracelet, but you have a titanium bracelet with different finish on it. As you can see, you have brushed, polished, brushed, polished, brushed. You don't have a stamped clasp. You have a milled clasp, which is quite good, but no micro adjustments. The watch itself is, the date is on the 3 o'clock. It has a sapphire glass, so the crystal is sapphire, so scratch resistant. Plus the titanium, you have a very good scratch resistant watch. So the diameter of the watch is 39 point, I would say 39, and lug to lug is 48, thickness 8.5. So it's thinner than the pulsar. It wears bigger, but it wears much better, because here you have this normal bracelet and you have female end links. So even on smaller wrists, like I have a 17 centimeter wrist, as you can see, it looks quite good. And this mid link then could add more curvature when you have a smaller wrist. So if you have a maybe 13.5, 14, I think you would be able to go away with it. Less than that, I wouldn't be so sure. The crown, you take it very hard, so I wouldn't be too scared wearing this watch when I'm swimming, washing my hands or whatever, because the crown and the crown guard are protected. You have the ticking, like it's a normal quartz. You have on the back side the name, the reference number, sapphire crystal, normal spring bars, and you have here the Casio titanium. Yeah, maybe I'll just put them both on my wrist so you get a feel of how do they look next to each other. So here on my wrist, so as you can see, so this one is thinner, in my opinion, looks better, costs less, has a better material bracelet, as you can see here, and the finish is much better. If you want a solar, I wouldn't even recommend it. If you want a solar, I would tell you get a G-Shock with a multiband 6 if you want a solar one. But definitely for the price, it's pretty good for a solar watch for us. But the Boccacia wins it for me. It's quartz. Maybe you will have to change the battery every couple of years. But at the end of the day, you have a thinner watch. You have a better material that it feels just more quality. It just feels more expensive somehow, even though they are both around the same price of $150 or under $150. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the subscribe button. You will find it here. And check out the 2 videos on the left and on the right. They might interest you. Thanks again. Have a nice one. Bye bye.